Hey, welcome back. It's Jason Walter here. US home prices surged to a new record in the first month of 2021. And this is according to a brand new report that was published today. In this report, they announced that home prices skyrocketed 11.2% year over year in January 2021. And that was the highest gain in nearly 15 years. This is now the highest price increase recorded since February 2006. This also beats Bloomberg's estimate of a 10.5% year-over-year gain. What I noticed in this report, though, is that home price appreciation has been accelerating, so let me explain. For example, in January 2020, the annual gain was only 3.9% versus 11.2% in January 2021. In addition, annual price gains last year were 10.4% in December, 9.5% in November, 8.4% in October, 7% in September, and then 5.8% in August, and then just under 5% last July. So in today's housing market update, I'm going to be sharing all the details with you. I'm also going to be sharing the cities that had the highest price appreciation, as well as the cities that had the lowest. And stick to the end of this video because I'm going to be sharing some crazy stories about some houses that were listed for sale and sold very, very quickly. And before that, please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. And also consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, because I post videos about how this pandemic is affecting our housing market. And I love making these videos for you. So let's go ahead and dive into the video. And thanks so much for doing that. Craig Lazzara, who is a managing director at the S&P Dow Jones Indices, stated the following: "The trend of accelerating prices that began in June 2020 has now reached its 8th month and is also reflected in the 10 and 20 city composites. The market's strength is broadly based. All 20 cities rose and all 20 cities gained more in the 12 months ended in January 2021 than they had gained in the 12 months ended December 2020. In other words, they look at the same 10 and 20 cities in the US and see how home prices change on a month-to-month and a year-over-year basis. So what I found very remarkable in this report here is how every city they looked at experienced a home price appreciation. It goes to show how widespread this surge of our housing market is. And of course, there's some areas that are experiencing more of a surge than others. In any case, let's talk about the cities that top the list for home price appreciation, as well as the cities on the bottom of the list. According to this report, Phoenix, Seattle, and San Diego topped their list with the highest gains among the 20 cities in January 2021. Phoenix led the way with a 15.8% year-over-year price increase, followed by Seattle with a 14.3% increase, and San Diego with just over a 14% increase. In addition, Phoenix led the cities for the 20th consecutive month in terms of home price growth. What I found very interesting in this report here, and I want to share this with you, is that 15 of the 20 cities they looked at had home price gains of 10% or more. So only 5 cities had gains of less than 10%. Those cities at the bottom of the list were Atlanta, Chicago, Dallas, San Francisco, and coming in at last place was Las Vegas. Just kidding about that, of course, because I'm a big fan of Graham Stephan's YouTube channel. Obviously, the home price appreciation that we see in January 2021 is largely due to record low inventory and record low interest rates. In my opinion, these are the two biggest factors of why we're seeing home prices surge in the US ever since about June of last year. In the Sacramento area where I live and work as a real estate agent, we also have a very hot housing market, and I want to share a story with you along with some other stories I found across the United States as well as Canada. For example, a home that sold in Citrus Heights, California, which is about 10 minutes east of Sacramento, was listed for sale, and within 4 days, the home seller received 122 offers. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with just over 1,400 square feet of living space on a quarter of an acre with a swimming pool in the backyard. The asking price was $399,900. According to SF Gate, the home sold for roughly $450,000, even though other offers received were over $500,000. Another crazy story that my buddy shared with me is a house that was listed for sale in Washington, D.C. And within 3 days, they received 88 offers, with 76 of them being all cash offers. This home was a fixer-upper that was located in the suburbs of Washington, D.C., and it was listed for $275,000. This 4-bedroom, 1,800 square foot home sold for $460,000, which is nearly a 70% increase from the asking price. And the winning offer, of course, was a cash offer with no contingencies whatsoever. The housing boom is not just in the United States though, because I found a house that was located in Vancouver, BC that sold for a whopping $872,134 over its original asking price. This 5-bedroom, 4-bath home had an original asking price of just under $1.7 million, and after being listed for just 8 days, it sold for $2.6 million. In addition, I found this house listed for sale in Toronto, Canada, and it sold for $703,000 over the asking price in just 2 days for a staggering $2.5 million. These examples are obviously not the norm, but it just goes to show how crazy our housing market can be right now. And I said this over and over again on the channel, but what we're seeing right now, it's definitely not sustainable, but it's anyone's guess when it will cool off. All right, changing gears slightly, let me give you a quick mortgage interest update, because according to the Mortgage News Daily, the average for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage inched up from 3.37% yesterday to 3.45%. In addition, the rate for a 15-year mortgage increased to 2.88%. In addition, the yield on the 10-year US Treasury note has increased to 1.727%. 1 year ago, that yield was closer to 0.7%. This is obviously bad news for those who want to keep mortgage interest rates low, because this could cause rates to increase as well. And stay tuned on the channel for more updates regarding that. If you enjoyed watching this video, then please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. And also consider subscribing as well, because I post videos about how this pandemic is affecting our housing market, and I love making these videos for you. You also can follow me on Instagram. I'm Sacramento Realtor. Hope you have an awesome day and look forward to seeing you on the next video.